Yo, what's going on, gang? Today we got patch notes, but I want to cover something within the patch notes. This pertains to like multiplayer and Warzone. It's like a huge problem we have in Warzone that we've had for probably like a really long time. I'd say it's not like a new problem. Um, it's more or less geared towards like last year's Warzone and this year's Warzone. But let's get right into it. Anyways, let's just start with what we got. So this is being multiplayer first. We got stability and performance issues. Address an issue causing some players to become stuck loading the main menu. Progression fixed incorrect. Unlock requirements displayed for get higher camos. Those camos are legit. If you haven't done that, you need to get those done. They look phenomenal. Das Haus adjusted geometry near, let's see, the central pillars to prevent enemy nameplates from appearing through surfaces. Adjusted collision near the entrance to prevent players from reaching an unintended location on meat. Mutated leaper decreased inner explosive damage radius from 0.6 to 0.1. It's an 80% nerf. That's ridiculous. Increased inner explosive damage from 100 to 150. So they increased the damage but lowered the radius to nothing. Silly. Leaps must travel now 18.1 meters plus for lethal explosive damage to occur. Okay. Mutant Juggernaut decreased maximum health from 1,000 to 750. I stand by that. If you've played that game mode, you get the jug. It's over with. It's so annoying. Weapons and attachments. RLMG remove incompatible GRVZ short grip attachment. This is the problem right here. This is the bread and butter. Look, the Core 45. Here's the problem with the Core 45. Okay. I don't know if you're watching this video, I don't know if you remember the Core 45 being extremely broken in Warzone. It wasn't like so broken to the point where anybody could use it and be really good. Still had a skill gap, but the TTK was ridiculous. On top of that, if you played on PC, this is where everyone's like, oh, controller's so broken. Oh my god, aim assist. If you played on PC, you could set your rate of fire to your mouse wheel. If you have a mouse like I do, which I play controller, but on my mouse, I have a Logitech G502 Hero when I do play mouse and keyboard games. There's a button right here I can click and I can scroll infinitely. I don't have to keep my hand on it. It's an infinite scroll. What I'm getting at is I could take the Core 45, go to mouse and keyboard, flick the scroll wheel, and it would dump the clip instantly. It's like super rapid fire. So Call of Duty's fix for this, they lowered the overall fire rate of the gun, which the exploit was still there. It wasn't as fast. It was still ridiculously fast. And then on top of that, they just nerfed the damage of the gun. Well, now it's been 2.5, 3 months, addressed an exploit allowing a faster fire rate than intended using non-standard input methods. That's what they're talking about. They are talking about mouse and keyboard users being able to program hotkeys or scroll wheels to weapons. And what's funny is there's every Warzone since the release of Warzone has had a gun that can do this. It might be a really good thing that it says they addressed it. Apparently they fixed it. Maybe they'll be able to prevent it in the future CODs. I don't know, but look, when something that has a TTK as fast as a Core 45, if you're not a bad player, of course, if you're hitting your shots, and then you are able to exploit that to have a super fast fire rate, it's way too broken. It's mad annoying. It's different if it's a gun that everyone can use that's super broken. That's always fun, of course. But this is different. Like, the Timmy stand no chance against that. And I mean, I think it's a great example of when you hear mouse and keyboard people crying in my aim assist videos. You know, when I'm showing people how to use aim assist properly, they're like, oh, this is why COD's ruined. You're right. A controller-based game is ruined because you can't use your entire arm like a function you've learned since you were a child, pointing and clicking in the game. You're silly. Moving on. DNA bomb. Fix an exploit allowing DNA bomb to be earned more often than intended in round-based game modes. Missile drone improve the flight path to prevent obstruction on emergency. Fixed an issue causing jack signal burst conversion kit on the DM56 to be improperly equipped. Weird. That's super weird. I don't know why you couldn't equip that. Let's see. Fix an exploit allowing more damage than intended to be dealt to elite enemies using. So I guess that's just zombie stuff. Let's see what they did in Warzone. I don't know if they changed too much. Stability. Let's see. Stuck at the loading. Showcase. Tac sprint boots increase the number of tac sprint boots that spawn in bunkers to 3, up from 1. 1 set of boots in the chest and treasure room. 2 sets of boots in the first bunker room before the treasure room. So there you go. In Core 45. Address the exploit allowing a faster fire rate than intended using non-standard input methods. Gang, that's all we got today. I'm glad they could finally address that with the Core 45 months later after everyone had forgotten about it. But it is a problem we've had in all Call of Duties where mouse and keyboard players are able to exploit specific weapons to be dirtbags. Look, if you are new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit the sub, press the like, catch y'all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get a game.